What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to talk about the Snyder Cut. I've been asked a couple times on social media, on YouTube, to cover this, so I wanted to throw my hat out there. I know this video, firstly, is not going to get notifications, and secondly, I'm not even sure if the audience of Podcast Now is going to go for this video, so I do appreciate, honestly, anybody and everybody that watches this video. I do want to just talk about this. Justice League was a movie that, I'll be flat out honest, when I first saw it, I liked it actually quite a bit. We reviewed it on Podcast Now back in 2017, and I had a lot, I think it was like me and my sister or something, and I had a lot of nice things to say about the movie. The movie, I'll tell you, does not hold up. The movie is not very good. I don't hate the movie. I think I do probably hate Batman vs. Superman, but I have very mixed feelings about that movie. It's a very love-hate relationship. Justice League, though, obviously, right, with the Snyder Cut, incredible. This is a year and I mainly talk about gaming on this channel, right? It's mainly a year that we've never seen before in terms of a lot of things in the gaming industry and getting ready for next gen and all that stuff. When it comes to this movie, though, I really don't know an example of something like this that could be happening. They talk about like it's a are they injecting like $20 million into this, or that's what it's taking to have this take place next year? But just absolutely incredible that this was basically a myth, right? This was you could even say conspiracy. I don't even know if this is a bad word to say on YouTube. I probably shouldn't say it, but conspiracy theory online all over the place, right? That the Snyder Cut exists. Now, there were evidence and facts to back this up, but the Snyder Cut exists, and there's this whole other movie out there, and how much different is it than the one we got, right? What kind, like, tone, like, how much of the tone had been changed, how much of this, because Justice League really did feel like a lot of different things all put together, right? Josh Whedon, I think he did the best he probably could, but in all, it very much was not in sync. This movie was not a synchronized film, right? So the fact that this movie is even happening, the fact that we're even getting a Snyder Cut in 2021, honestly, is absolutely incredible. And this is something that, I literally had zero care in the world for HBO Max. I'm not going to get it until it comes out. But I will tell you right now, we all need to see this movie, right? I feel like, it's going to be very hard because you can't measure subscriptions with the service and any money that it makes there. You can't compare that really to like a movie ticket, but I wonder if it could be bigger than the Justice League movie we got. I don't feel like it will, just because of the mainstream, basically, appeal of the Justice League. Although, obviously, the movie did disappoint, right, in terms of like box office, but it was still huge. It was still a massive movie. And whenever you put these superheroes, these characters all together on the screen, like, you're gonna have an audience. And Justice League did have an audience, but it's incredible. I don't even know what to say, honestly, in this video. It's incredible that something like this is even able to be made, because now it's like, all right, this film that was a myth, that we were told multiple times by different people that the movie doesn't exist. Like, don't expect this. The movie's not real. But then we had like Ben Affleck and Gal Gadot and all these people, like literally the stars of the film, come out and say, release the Snyder Cut. That became an entire massive, massive thing that really rocked the internet. You had Zack Snyder tweeting it out himself, right? All these different things, and it's like, we find, like, it worked. It actually, we talked about a few days ago about the reveal of the Batman game, how Warner Bros. Montreal responded. Does hashtags all of a sudden, like, massively work? Because if you just hashtag something, into existence, you can make dreams come true. You can really make dreams come true. This is a win for Mr. Greg Miller, who has been, literally pounding the drum on this from Kind of Funny, right? Forever, literally forever. So I'm happy that he's probably the happiest man alive right now. I'm happy for him. It's incredibly cool. Honestly, I've never experienced something like this. Does that mean the movie's going to be good? And I honestly have and this is right now. Now, this could change because 2021 is still a while away, right? It could absolutely change, but I have zero expectations for this film. I guess I'm expecting a very, very different film, but in terms of quality level, I'm not expecting any kind of quality. I'm not expecting it to be the greatest film ever. I'm not expecting it to be awful. I'm literally expecting to sit down and watch it, and it'll register with my eyes, and I'll be able to process the information, and that's it. That's the only thing. What they do, I mean, yes, we've heard rumors, and we know the whole, like, the Dark Superman stuff and all that. Like, there's gonna be stuff that we can probably theorize and use some stuff, again, that we know that Zack Snyder was filming with and was doing, we can probably piece together. And we've heard different actors say, yeah, I had less screen time in his version, I had more screen time in his version, right? So we've had different people say different things about his movie. If we put all those together, we'll probably get an okay feel of what the movie's going to be. But to see it all come to life, in like literally to be able to actually experience what he had intended to give us, as long as that's true, which is the point of the Snyder Cut in the first place, right? The whole point is he started this universe, love it or hate it, right? And your opinion probably lies somewhere in there, right? And because everybody has a different opinion on Man of Steel, and then obviously what he did with Batman versus Superman, all that stuff, but he created this universe, this dark, more down to like this grittier universe, and he wasn't able to finish it, or I guess even continue it, because it was supposed to be two different movies. He didn't end up being able to do that. So to have that happen now, hopefully, it seems like it's 1,000% like what he wants to do. And as long as that's true, then we are getting the version, hopefully, that we all expect, or that he expected to give to us all those years ago, right? So crazy news, massive news, a big day. I don't really know what else HBO Max would need to sell a subscription service now. Now, again, is there a reason to get it right now? Well, if you're only in it for this Justice League, then no. And I said I'm not going to be getting it until maybe like the day before the movie comes out, but it's automatically now at least a 1-month subscription that they're going to be earning from me, right? So I think this is amazing news for HBO Max, amazing news for Zack Snyder. Good for him. Honestly, good for him. Good for everybody that worked on that film, that we get to see what it was supposed to be, hopefully, right? And given to us. It's really, and credit, by the way, and good for all of us that have been asking. Now, have I been like a leader in this? No. In fact, I don't think I tweeted release the Snyder Cut once, but I had a lot of fun watching others do it. And just to see the story from the outside, really watching in, right? To see the story progress throughout the last little while, throughout like the last year or so, has been incredible. And now that we all get rewarded for it, man, I mean, yes, we have to pay for it, right? We have to pay for the subscription, but small price to pay for something this spectacular and very different. This is not like a common thing that happens like every day, right? So, awesome job all the way around. So guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think? What do you think about the Snyder Cut? What do you expect to see from it? Does this automatically guarantee you're getting HBO Max? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed and have that bell icon turned on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll talk more about this Justice League film as we get closer. I'll of course be watching it as soon as we're able to watch it. We'll be reviewing it, all sorts of stuff. We'll definitely be covering this film, okay? So thank you so much again for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next video.